Okay, whoa, whoa, whoa. Ah! Okay, I'll set aside my whole day to see what I can get on this game, man. And a little bit of Dunkin' Donuts coffee for me. Take a look at this.
Look at this.
Quitting is the same as defeat.
Great. Let's do this one Rangetsu style, guys.
Rangetsu's. Yeah. The Long Dog Dictionary. Going to Kreshnia.
Scout ship setting sail.
All them levels, man. So I ain't been using the guys. They're not getting bonus experience points for winning. I did all the bubbly talks, right? I should go up into here. Where your treasure at? Meager treasure. Fight.
We could use a place to stay. Any rooms open?
Yep. Just finished cleaning, in fact. You can help yourself to that room there.
The latrine room.
All right, time to start deciphering this scroll.
Let's wait somewhere outside so Grim can concentrate.
Do you think maybe I could stay and watch? I really do want to study the ancient tongue. I promise I'll be quiet and not get in your way, teacher.
What did you just say, child?
Teacher.
That I'd be quiet and...
No, what did you call me?
Teacher? You said you didn't want to be called ma'am, so I thought maybe that'd work.
Yeah, man.
Yes, satisfactory. All right, I'll teach you how to read Ancient Avarost.
Thank you so much, teacher!
We'll leave you two alone then.
Sensei.
Let us know if anything comes up.
Yes, go around and visit and talk to these people that you've already talked to. Talk to them again.
Listen, I don't know what they told you in Isolde, but our village has its own traditions. This village is under the divine protection of the Empyrean Aminoch. For unbroken centuries, a line of his priestesses have guided us. They're tasked with performing the sacred rites of worship. And sometimes, they even deliver us his words and will.
And there's still a priestess today?
Of course. And her daughter is training to become our next priestess. Although, I sometimes feel they push themselves too hard. Both mother and daughter are giving their all for Haria. But the Abbey doesn't care about any of that.
Nor do
And
I.
they stole our temple from us.
By force?
An exorcist named Teresa came and heard us out. But from the very beginning, she always intended on taking our temple. Her words may have been kind, but that doesn't change the fact that she demanded that we worship her god, Inominat. In all the years we've worshipped Aminoch, not once did we ever try to force others to adopt our beliefs.
Why haven't I seen this priestess she's talking about?
She's been hashtag murdered. What? 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 Oh, look over here. I don't have enough cats, man. 185 cats.
Do you plan on just giving up? Palamedes is Aminoch's temple. The priestess isn't the only one whose job it is to protect that temple. It's the duty of everyone born in this village.
He said
Why did
duty.
the Abbey need Aminoch's temple badly enough to risk causing this much unrest?
But how will we protect our village from the demons if the Abbey abandons us? Besides, we won't be able to do business with the people of Isolt anymore.
Our faith in Aminoch has nothing to do with the demons. When the priestess gets back, I'm
Demons.
going with her to protest.
The demon blight changed everything.
Did he say bro
Will we never
test?
be able to return
Hell
to
yeah.
the way things were?
The way things were.
Treasure.
Banning local religions. The Abbey sure knows how to oppress the populace.
I'd imagine that comes part and parcel with spreading the good word. Other gods would only get in the way.
From what we overheard, it sounds like they've taken over Aminoch's temple, Palamedes, to use as their base of operations.
Sealing it off would be provocative enough. But straight up taking it over? Not a lot of so-called reason to that. Unless... Do you think they need it for some other purpose?
Shrug.
Shrug. Fart. Poot. Treasure.
What connection do you think there is between the violent demon Teresa mentioned and this village?
Couldn't tell you.
Big
Could
ass
there
boat,
have been
boy.
a demon blight breakout here? This village doesn't look like it's been attacked, but...
Whatever it is. If it keeps the Abbey's eyes off us for once, that's good enough for me.
You really will use anything and everything towards your own aims, won't you?
Yeah,
Yep,
including power
and
leveling.
That includes you. As I'm sure you've noticed.
Yeah, you're in my team. You're actually in the using team, so shut up over there. And shoot your whirlwind thing that blows everything up, okay?
So she digs being called teacher. Well played, Lofty said.
She wasn't so fond of ma'am. So I guess he figured he needed an alternative.
You can tell how badly he wanted to help her with the languagey work. I think our Malak boy's finally finding himself.
So it would seem.
I need to find a dolly for this here Dunkin' Donuts coffee, man. It's got freaking, you know, watery condensation and shit. But it's not really water. This is real coffee, man. You know, like it comes out of this little cup and they put water in
It
it.
sounds like deciphering the text might take some time.
We should be prepared to wait it out here a while.
To shake it around.
Hopefully it'll all be worth it in the end.
I hope so too. But ancient Avarost is complex. It's not just a matter of knowing the grammar and vocabulary.
Oh?
It's about
Then
carrying.
how exactly do you read it?
I'm not sure about the specifics myself, but from what I understand, you kind of have to intuit a lot of it.
A language based on guesswork? Thanks, old dead people. You're officially the worst.
Daddy?
Oh, ancient Avarost. You have the obstinacy of a spurned lover who refuses to move on.
Even for you, teacher?
It's this one crucial line. I can't wrap my head around it.
Well, from what you've taught me so far, it looks like it says... Sa, Popo, Mucho, Sanchon.
Yeah, that mucho poop
Correct,
Sanchez,
but if you
okay?
merely translate it word for word, it ends up saying, the parent hates tomatoes, the child eggplants.
I doubt those have much to do with Innominat. Yeah.
I don't like tomatoes either,
Their
man.
grammar is nothing like
Straight
ours.
talk.
Sometimes you have to reorder the words, and even then the meaning can require leaps of logic and flashes of intuition.
Reordering. So like... San-san, Pocho, Pocho, Pocho Musan, Pocho Musan. Can you read it that way?
No.
Pocho Muson. Now where did you get that from?
Just making shit up,
These
man.
words are lined up, like they repeat. And when I read this part that same way, it just felt right.
Pocho Muson. If that's repeated here, then the passage turns into The Nameless Empyrean.
Empyrean!
Ho ho, that has to refer to Innominat. I think we're on to something. Alright, so if we apply this rule here, then...
She's making shit up, man.
It would seem to be a book of children's counting songs.
It's not about Innominat?
What matters is what the song says, child. And I
A,
think
B,
you will be
C,
very
D, 1,
interested in
2,
the words.
3.
I wonder if they've made any progress yet.
Shall we go check on them?
Should we worry about the cats thing, or say fuck it? You know, speaking of dumb counting songs, in 5th grade, Mr. Dix screamed and yelled at us to say our ABCs, but we couldn't sing them because you saw us sing the song. No, we had to say them out without the song or the rhyme. Yeah, he slammed a baseball bat on the table till we get that shit right. Freaking hostile, man. Never mind, his name was Mr. Dix. Mind if I slurp?
Any results? Yes. Well, thanks to the boy here. As it turns out, he has quite the knack for languages.
Only because I've got the best teacher.
Careful, honey tongue. You'll give this old girl ideas. Huh? Now, child, I'm sure they're curious
Velvet
about the
can't
song
handle that,
learner.
even the beastal
Why
style.
don't you read it aloud?
Yes,
That's the only
teacher.
maybe that's the only one she does, beastal.
Song?
Song. So they're gonna sing it.
Is the Lord of the land, with 7 mouths to devour malevolence. Through pulses of earth doth base nature's flow, as he awaits the time of awakening. 4 Empyreans may tear him asunder, but so long as there is one receptive to divine power, Therians shall be forever reborn, in sight of the full crimson moon. The nameless Empyrean hath one heart. The nameless Empyrean hath one body.
Therians?
You're in the prophecy.
Essentially, this ancient text you found is an annotated volume of drawings and songs pertaining to Innominat. Annotated? Then hurry up and just tell us what it means.
You have to sing it.
I'm sorry. So far, we've only figured out how to read the song lyrics.
All right.
I take it we're still in for a good long wait before it's thoroughly decrypted.
Likely so. But if we want to find out what the Abbey is up to,
Are they gonna
we
take my
need to
little
know
kid
what's
away
in
from
this
me?
book, no matter
Bet
how
you
long
they are.
it takes.
You should take my little buddy.
What the Abbey's up to, is it?
Why don't you go ask him?
I think we can learn much, even from the lyrics alone. The drawings depict him with 8 heads. One of them belongs to his main body, but the other 7 are his mouths. Those mouths consume malevolence, sending it along Earth pulses back to that main body so he can awaken. The 7 monsters fitting that description are called...
Therians.
Right. Now as for this malevolence, I have no idea what that means.
What about the second part?
I haven't studied much ancient history, but it said this world was created by 4 Empyreans: Earth, Water, Wind, and Fire. But they also call Innominat an Empyrean.
She's got great boots.
Perhaps a war broke out between Innominat and the other Empyreans that resulted in him being sealed away.
But if there is someone to connect with this divine power, the Therians will keep spawning. And just like that, Innominat will be revived. If we assume that Shepherd Artorius fits that bill, and that he's trying to reawaken Innominat, everything lines up.
Which means our job is to find these Therians and cut off Innominat's heads, so to speak.
But where do we even start looking for them?
Remember, The song states that the Therians in Enominat's body are connected through Earth pulses. If their job is to feed Enominat, the most effective place to position them would be at the Earth pulse points.
Points?
The places where the power of Earth pulses is concentrated.
Places with that sigil. Hey, remember the barrier that was keeping this bug in the forest?
So you're saying we've already got some? Good, because I don't want to go kill
Wait,
7 more
are you
things,
trying
man.
to say that thing's a Therian? And yet, it would explain why the Abbey was keeping it locked up. And there was that same barrier at the villa, too.
So that guy,
That's right.
then Velvet.
Do you
That's
suppose
3.
that was also a Therian? Does that mean the Therians all come in different forms?
Should we go to Logres and check?
We've just started deciphering the book. I'd hate to lose time on some fool's errand. I'd rather know at least a little more about what's in it before we make a move.
Something bothering you, Grim?
This line. The one about Therians being forever reborn.
I just felt the same thing as I did in Warg Forest.
He can find him with the compass. It's gonna point to Velvet.
The needle's pointing in the direction of Aminoch's temple, Palamedes. Do I recall hearing that the Abbey took that over?
Temples and ritual sites are often built on places thought to be rich in spiritual energy. Could the temple possibly be an Earth Pulse point?
There's lots of Earth pulse points scattered all over the world. If there's only 7 Therians, most of them will be empty.
It's not like we have any better leads. If there's even a chance, shouldn't we go check it out?
Yeah,
Better than sitting around waiting on the book.
we
If
gotta go
nothing
kill
else,
Teresa's little
we'll
brother,
find out
man.
what Nafizet is sensing.
So that she can try to kill our little brother. It's a strategy.
Just a theory, but if you were to kill a Therian... What?
We already have.
I guess there's only one way to find out. Never mind. Good luck out there.
I don't need luck. I've got stats and levels, okay? Fuck you. Question is, how long before this coffee takes effect? Because it will. Oh yes, it will. 180 something cats points. That's freaking retarded. Even if they are everywhere, you have to get them one at a time. It's a little blue clap. That's the area I came through, or is it the area I'm going to? Yo, I think this is the new area. No, but there's some cat points. Are you telling me this is coming back? Or did you miss it the first time around? Listen, if you want to start some shit, we can.
I'll end this quickly.
But I'm this close. I won't miss.
The Deli Flash. It almost froze up there. So, well, we got an i7 and a 1070 GX for her, huh? So we can run this PlayStation 3 game all bad. Bullshit.
But I'm serious about my fooling around.
8. We're going to give up on the freaking cat's chest because they're just going to get more and more expensive. It's going to be like 500 cats points to open a chest. We pissed. And yes, some of this stuff is cool, and but a lot of it's shit. Let us through, asshole. Right now.
Who are you?
The innkeeper's daughter. I happened to overhear you all talking about going to Palamedes, and...
Did you report us to the Abbey?
Out of the way.
Report? But you already have an exorcist with you.
Well, yeah.
If you have any business, talk with her then.
I'm Eleanor Hume, an exorcist with the Abbey. How might I be of service? I want you to look for someone. A mother and her child went to visit the Abbey grounds, but they haven't returned. They've both gone missing? Yes. The mother's name is Mahina. She's a priestess of Aminoch. And her little daughter's name is Kamoana. Hold
Put
on.
them as icons
If
on
she's
the
a
map and I'll
priestess
get them,
of
okay?
Aminoch- Right. Ever since the Abbey booted her out from the temple, she's been regularly going back to make her objections heard. But one day, she never returned home. And now her daughter has disappeared too. I can only assume that she went to go look for her mother. And you believe they're being held at the temple? Oh no, ma'am. I just can't imagine Mahina would abandon her daughter like that.
They're not at the
Kamoana
temple,
is
but we don't
next in line
care.
to succeed her, so she's had a strict upbringing, but her mother truly loves her. Please forgive Mahina for her protests. I was just hoping you could use the Abbey's resources to track them down. I will do everything in my power to find them. Thank you. Thank you so much. Like Kamoana, I grew up with only my mother as family. I can't help but worry for them.
It's cool to
Of
put drama
course.
on her.
Let's be off, Miss Exorcist. Eleanor, what's your game here?
The mother and daughter, you mean? That's on me. I'll search for them myself.
I don't care about that.
Well, what then?
Why are you actively helping us decipher the book, when we're using it to thwart the Abbey's plans?
You think I might be deliberately misleading you? Laying a trap of some sort for you all?
Yeah,
Are
yeah.
you?
I think you're a lot of things, Demon. But foolish is not one of them. I want to know the truth. I want to know what Lord Artorias is trying to accomplish. And there's something happening in the world right now. I want to know what it is. Unfortunately, little old Eleanor has never been deemed trustworthy enough to be given such information. So, my only option is to find out for myself.
You've got the soul searching down at least.
The Abbey and your band of rogues follow two different paths. But something tells me either will lead me to the same destination.
And so you don't see any need to lie to us?
Exactly.
And what'll you do if those truths don't line up cleanly with what you believe?
I'm not sure yet.
As honest an answer as any. Either way, it looks like you'll be working with us for the near future.
Yes, for now.
Hey,
And we go to the beach
could
and
I
kill
ask you
crabs.
What is it?
About the
Do you like her or
Therians.
me?
I've heard you call yourself a Therian before. Is there any particular insight you have about them?
No, none. Artorias said I was one, that's all.
And that doesn't bother you?
Does it bother you?
Nope, not at all. If you're not worried, then neither am I.
I'm surrounded by freaks. But was that truly the reason Ceres chose me?
It's a freaking strategy all along.
Velvet keeps picking on Madame Eleanor. They're total opposites, so I know they're just gonna clash sometimes, but Velvet takes it too far. You really think they're totally opposite? If Madame Eleanor is a white lily, then Velvet is a black rose. If Madame Eleanor is a soaring Pegasus, then Velvet is a wolf in the shadows. If Madame Eleanor is a plate of spaghetti carbonara, Velvet is squid ink noodles with seaweed. I don't follow you completely, but I think I get the point.
Yeah, I've never had no squid ink.
I'm sure you understand.
I have had squid, but if you can call that squid, freaking at the Chinese buffet, deep fried.
Now and then just can't be helped. Well, they both have beautiful hair. Okay, but we're talking a noble exorcist and an aloof demon. Eleanor sometimes treats you coldly, and Velvet has helped me more times than I can count. Madame Eleanor gives herself fully to the salvation of others, but Velvet is bent solely on revenge. That means they're both motivated by thoughts of others. How is the cheerful and talkative Madame Eleanor at all the same as the brooding, taciturn Velvet? Both of them talk to me when it's just the two of us together. You're just trying to be contrary. I'm only telling you what I've experienced. Actually, I feel that Madame Eleanor isn't really reaching out to me. It's all right if Eleanor doesn't want to talk to you. I'm here for you, Bienfu.
I'm here for you, Brian.
That just makes me feel lonelier. Bien.
You two are opposites yourselves.
Huh?
Blah, 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 he said.
Always ready to fight.
Get over there before you lose all your life. She's taking it from me. She's taking my kill. I got it.
Come on, really?
Gonna give up those boots probably because people's gonna want to use them. No, that's just a new. Well, it's just like you got a dark bottle, but you already have plenty. But it said new because you got a new one, another one.
You better be ready.
Keep it spinning. get?
Victory is ours.
No. Take a look at this. Look at the zucchini.
This recipe looks real tasty.
Look, it's a kitty emperor soup.
Scout ship setting sail.
I'll do
Get my
what
guy
I
back in
can.
there. I don't know how you snuck in.
I challenge
How's that not a stunt? Yo, what the fuck?
you wronged me. Here's your justice.
I don't think I've turned my computer off in a couple days. I might have a RAM leak. Just turn that shit over. This a big one? No, it's just a regular. How the frick I get a super one then? What the fuck? Your X button requires a lot of energy.
Hey, is everyone all right?
What was I about to change? Shit, I keep. Oh yeah, the fucking. But I ain't ready to turn my video over yet. I will. I'll turn it over and start the computer over. Now that's what I'm talking about.
Rise! Arise! Ascending
What about this one?
That's a chicken.
I won't run away!
How dare you give me frame drops, game? Unfreaking acceptable. Oh, come on. You little fucking little bastards. Coming and snuck a hit before I could damn claw their ass. Get your freaking. Urgh! Run on the ground, see if I don't kill you. Did I get it? Did I get it?
I thought we were done
No.
for.
I went to flash kick. Resurrection. That's a badass skill on that, by the way. She's learning it too. If you max shoes, no. But you're close. Cures fatigue, revives, and stores hit point in a small area around the ally. But 90, that's 3 meters, right? In one bar's 3. Yo. Why should I care about you? No. Gears hit points a small area around the target and removes paralysis. What's that shit that's causing the damn buff of fire buff? Healing circle. First aid. Wait a second. Go back, go back, go back. Left bumper, right trigger. These are just your spamming spell absorber shit. So you guys have been casting freaking buffs and shit besides not just quickening. What's quickening do? That's actual movement speed. Maybe if I actually use these other characters, I'd know. Listen, this is how it works. Fuck
You
out my
want me
team.
in? Fine by me.
If you got res. Although, watch now what'll happen is that he'll be, you know, get his ass kicked, or his res will bring him back like 2 hit points for the fucking, you know, res you up for 10 hit points, and they'll just get killed again.
Move it or die.
See, I thought, you see in the bottom, like you have little shit, like you know, you get the 4 faces, there's some kind of blue thing going on with sparks on it. And I'm like, that's a buff. So who's doing the buff? I don't know. Am I doing the buff?
Come on, really?
Was that because I'm in Theron? Ooh. No longer do we max one, we get another one. I want to care about 30 hit points when I get freaking 10% damage twice against these stupid floating bastards. I mean, well, they got wings, but I'm saying that they're floaters. Head back to your save point. We're going to reset our computer. I mean, we'll be distracted by that treasure chest, but we're resetting the computer. Oh, you see
Another
whatever he did?
victory.
He's already talking shit. He's already winning. He's like, you left me out of the team for 10 hours, but I'm back. You got a new ribbon. Yeah, you got a new ribbon. Won't take long to learn it either. A ram leak, kitty? I see the little hitches. It doesn't bother me too much, but if it's something I can solve, that's what you always worry about with these PCs. It's like, there's like something fucking doesn't work right. And you're like, dude, that's my fault, because it's my rig or whatever. And a lot of times it's just a damn game.